afternoon. Welcome back. Today's video is going to be all about my rock collection. I'm just going to start this off by saying I'm filming outside in my backyard, so I apologize in advance for the screaming children and the barking dogs, the joys of living in suburbia. So, like I said, today I'm going to be showing you my rock collection, and by rocks I mean crystals, gems, stones, minerals, whatever terminology you want to use. I just use the word rocks because it's all inclusive. I don't remember when exactly I started collecting rocks, but I think I was probably about 7. So all of these rocks I either found or bought, or they were given to me as gifts. There's really no certain type of rocks or certain value that I look for. I basically just like to collect rocks that are special or beautiful or unique. I am not a geologist. I am not into crystal healing. I'm not an expert in any way. And actually, some of you out there may cringe at my inability to correctly identify some of these rocks or how little I know about these rocks. But please bear with me. Let's try to make this a judgment-free zone. Part of me truly wishes I had studied geology in college. I know it's not necessarily as glamorous as all of these sparkling stones, but maybe one day. Okay, so obviously I have a lot of rocks here, so what I'm going to do is just show you each group that I have them grouped out into, and then just show you a few highlights, a few of my favorites. So this is almost all of my rocks. There are a few small pieces in the house and a few like dyed agate that we all have seen before. Alright, we are going to go in somewhat of a chronological order, and first we're going to start off with my earliest childhood rocks. As you can see, they are stored in this gorgeous caboodle. Actually, it's a vintage caboodle. Additionally, you can see that I have always had this amazing sense of humor, as the top of the caboodle reads, "Caution, rocky road ahead." And inside the caboodle, you can find a variety of crystals that, well, a lot of them are crystals that I found while living in South Carolina. I was shocked that so many beautiful crystals were just laying around. I have this beautiful leopard print one. A tiger eye. I was completely fascinated by tiger eye when I was younger. And this rhodonite here in this little box was the first rock that I bought in our local rock shop in my childhood area. As you can see, there are other just funny stones that I collect, like this little piece of gravel is shaped like a cube, and I thought that was cool. I don't remember what this purple stone is called anymore, but I always thought it was so magical. This white rock here was tumbled by my friend. She had a tumbler, and we would do some trading, and I would get to trade her for some of her tumbled rocks. And there are, of course, some various other little knickknacks, things that have been gifts from people on their travels, and then things that I've bought in some sort of souvenir thrift shop. You know how that goes. And another piece that another specimen that I've really been fascinated with since I was really little was the bismuth. I think that's what this is called. I know it starts with a B. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Anyway, this is totally synthetic, created in a lab or something like that, but I just love the geometrical layers to it, and I love the rainbow colors. Okay, next we're moving on to this container, which is a conglomeration of rocks that I accumulated later, like in high school and college. In this little red box here, you can see just a few random tumbled and found rocks. This specimen container
was found by my mother-in-law at a yard sale. I was so stoked. And I removed some of the rocks that were in here, but some of them I left. As you can see, I have some more tiger eye and a geode and some various other colorful stones. This here was supposedly a hand-painted clay marble that was found in a shipwreck, so it was underwater for decades. I can't quite remember how long. It might have been 200 years. So I thought that was really special, and I got myself one. I have some rocks that were given to me. I believe they were found by my dad or bought at a yard sale. These are some rocks given to me by my cousin who lives in Spain. Here are some various arrowheads found by my dad, I believe. And just a few other stones from my travels. And finally, the rest of the rocks that you see here are my favorites. They're either my favorites or they're more recent. This is a giant citrine that I bought at a convention at Scarefest. You guys can find that video actually. It's back from September, but this is my biggest rock and I just love it. I am still enchanted by it. This little guy, I think it's really old, but I think it's really cool the way they're all labeled like that. Specimens from the desert. I had this gold ore here at the top left. I had it. It came unglued, and it's somewhere. So now I'm just going to point out a few more of my favorites here. This white one I recently bought at an arts festival, and I was just completely enchanted by the sparkles and by this drippy shape. I adore this one. And my favorite stone ever is vanadinite. I can't get enough of that color. Zach surprised me with this when he bought it at a rock shop when we were on vacation, and I am obsessed with it. And here are just a few more close-ups of some of my most favorite. Now these are usually displayed somewhere in my bedroom because, I mean, maybe crystals do have healing properties. They definitely make me happy. This purple one is from my childhood, as is this green one. I don't even remember where I got them. This malachite I bought at a recent Renaissance festival. I love the shape and texture and color of this. Let's not forget, there are a few rocks that I keep at my desk at work. I have bloodstone, snowflake obsidian, rhyolite, and my favorites are goldstone. And I know goldstone is kind of a synthetic stone, but I am obsessed with the sparkles. And I love the blue goldstone and the regular goldstone. I could just stare into them forever. They just remind me of a sparkly abyss or a night sky.
I sincerely hope you enjoyed looking at my treasury of rocks. Thanks for watching, And if anyone out there has any storage or display ideas, let me know and maybe I'll upgrade from this caboodle. Thanks again everyone, and rock on!